What's good? Stony Hayes. Welcome back to my channel. Um, to start off, I hope you had an amazing day. Hope you had a productive day. Whatever the day looked like for you, I hope it was a good one. Um, I came on here, or originally, I wanted to talk about something else, but honestly, in the last 2 days, it's just been so many crazy stories happening regarding our young black girls that I honestly can't even I can't even really think straight a little bit, like for real. Being that I'm a black woman myself, being that I have nieces, I have a daughter, you know what I'm saying? Like being that I'm just around so many young girls, I would truly never understand how we can continue to fail them. I would truly never understand how some women out here can be so stigmatized, basically, that you would allow a predator into your home, a predator around your nieces, a predator around your nephews. It's not just happening to young black girls. I would never understand how you can have a predator around these young children and turn around and try to call these children fast, try to call them, oh, I'll never get it. I will truly never understand. But one thing I do know is that this Naziah Harris case, it genuinely breaks my heart to know that the people around her suspected something but never did anything. They never they never did anything. Like they genuinely never did anything. To know that he flashed his relationship with this young girl in front of his friends, and even those grown men never said anything. What is wrong with us? Like, seriously, what has happened in our community? Like, and this didn't just start. It's been going on for years. Like, it's so many men and women who this happened to when they were younger, and they never receive help. They grow up and they continue the curse. It's not a cycle, it's a curse. They continue that curse, and I will never understand. Even the ones at her school who she cried out to help for, and they never showed up for her. And I don't even really understand how this happened a year ago and it's just now being brought to light on a, you know what I'm saying, a massive scale right now in the last couple of days. I don't even understand that. I really like just every single case. Like, I've sat here and watched the court videos, I've watched the testimonies, I've heard the conversations, the text messages sent between them, and I really don't know how any of them were sleeping at night. sleeping at night while it was happening, sleeping at night after she disappeared. I don't even know how your niece could disappear, whether that was your child or not. You took her into your home. She was practically your child. Could disappear. And for you to, oh, I text her friends to see if she was there. I text this person, I called that person. But you never got on your feet to go look for her? To even say, oh, we'll call the police tomorrow morning? And then to sit there and say that you don't think that, or you didn't think that that's something that he would do, and they should have just had a niece and uncle relationship. Let's be for real. Let's be for real. I'm confused on how he even had even 5 kids with the aunt and multiple kids all around. I'm confused. I'm genuinely confused on how anyone will want to be around this man. And for him to have other cases just like this, where he was also doing it to other young girls, there is no way that everybody in the community didn't know. People talk. People talk. That's what they do. That's what else is there to do? People talk. So even if it was a rumor, why would you not want to figure that out before allowing this man around more children? I will never, I will never understand how when you meet a man, first thing you doing is checking his my chart to see if he has a disease here, a disease there. And I ain't saying don't do that. Hey, protect yourself. You feel me? But there's more to be looked into with these people in this world. And I'm gonna say people because there are some weird women out here as well doing the same exact thing, acting like a babysitter and touching on these little boys and grooming on these kids, no matter the race or the gender, it's happening through and through. But it will still never make sense to me. It will never make sense to me. And honestly, it like literally breaks my heart as a mother because how can you, how? And you want to shield your children as much as you can. And I don't know where her mom was. I don't know where her dad was. They really never mentioned them. You feel me? But even as an aunt, you take your nieces and nephews and they are practically yours. They're your children now. So where and how did we get to the point where we just allow anybody around our children? We're not checking to see nothing because he looked good, because we sick of being lonely. I don't know. It's so much that just was like questionable in that whole entire case. And I honestly hope and pray that everybody get charged somehow, some way. Because there's no way y'all were clueless. There's absolutely no way. There's no way. 2 whole years. 2 whole years. There's no way. Even after finding the messages to ask, oh, what are these? What are we asking? The proof is right there in your face. What are you asking? And then for him to deny it and still be allowed around this child. What are you asking? What are you asking? You just asking because you really don't want it to be true. You really just don't want to believe that the man you had children with, who also was cheating on you and having multiple kids here and there, and he got two other kids. You just really don't want. You just can't believe that he did something like that to you. I really want us to do better with protecting our children. I really want us to do better. We have to watch out for these people who are around us, who are watching our children, waiting for our children, waiting for our children to feel like they're not loved in the house. So they're going to go seek it out. We have to watch out for people who sit there and say, oh, they going to be fine when they turn 18. Oh, I can't wait till he turn 18. Get them type of people away from your kids. Get them away. Because what would make you even say something like that? What would make you even have a thought like that? I at the end of the day, it's on that person who's, you feel me, got the weirdo vibes. You feel me? Like, I'm not, we're not here to blame, whatever. It's at the end of the day, that was his decision. He's a grown man, 42 years old, and you're looking at a child. Something not right in your head. That's on you. But as a community, we have to do better to protect our children, to protect their innocence. It's too many of us who had it stripped away very early and grew up confused, not knowing what. It's too many. It's too many. And how many more does it have to be? How many more does it have to be? How many more have to die, have to be murdered? It's not just dying, murdered at the hands of these creeps before we finally decide it does not happen anymore. Like, all I can do, all we all can do is continue to pray. But even in prayer, we have to put our foot forward in doing better. If not for ourselves, for our children. They deserve a world where they can go outside and play outside without having the thought that somebody gonna pull up and take them. They deserve a world where we can send them to their uncles and to their aunts and to the babysitter and to whoever and wherever, and not have that thought of, I hope my child is not being touched. And if you have that type of thought, get your child away from that type of person. We all worry about our children when they leave outside this house. We all hope our children make it back home. You know, I mean, like, it's so much happening that's completely out of our control. School shootings, and you know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much happening that's out of our control. But one thing that's in your control is the stuff that happens in your home, the people that you allow in your home, the people that you allow around your children. Please do better. Protect these children. And when you see something, say something. That's how it changes. When you see something, say something. Stop sitting back, allowing these people to be weird around you, and you're not saying anything at all, because her blood is on your hands as well. And I hope everyone who failed her, I hope they know that her blood is on their hands as well. I pray that God has mercy on all their souls, honestly, because I genuinely don't know how you can even sleep well at night. I don't even know how it has been this long and you still can sit there and say, "Oh, I didn't know anything about anything." I don't I don't know. I don't know. But all I can do is just hope and pray that we do better as a community and we protect our children. And as I said, if you see something, say something. This is Stony Hayes, and as much as I wish I didn't have to, I approve this message.